We can't stop here because it's bad country. Welcome to the One Podcast. We've been through them all. Episode number 139.
Look at the way my titties bounce when I do this.
Love that. We are one away from 140. I am the Beast Snow for this episode, joined today by Devin, by Chongo, and back today from their little excursion, Cody and Jordi. Cody didn't come because he had to prepare for a $1 million Magic tournament, so
I wish.
It's fine. And Jordi was just having fun, so we can't fault him for that. Before we get into the episode, you need to follow us on the X. Break it down at TOPTERTA. You need to subscribe to us on the YouTube at youtube.com/@TOPTERTA. We are slowly inching our way to 50 subscribers. We put these episodes out in video form with a little bit of extra content sprinkled in there. We also put out our TOPTERTA Pickem Championships on there, where we pick WWE, AEW, and a plethora of other federations, pay-per-views, PLEs, whatever you want to call it nowadays. And at the end of the year, maybe I'll give out a little badge or something. And then we put out some extra DLC content. We do some Hot Ones challenges. We are going to probably talk about Pokemon because there's a lot of stuff coming out of that. See a separate video for that. And you know what? Support the podcast. All the major podcasting platforms, Follow, like, sub, rate us 5 stars. Leave us some feedback on our social medias, whatever you want. You can even mail us your feedback if you wish. But now that we got into that, let's get rowdy. And Devin's got some news that he's going to give us about. Nobody liked that? Oh, okay.
I do. I always love it.
All right.
Always love Devin's news.
The Pokemon Grandmaster Champion, Devin Bliss, is going to give you some news. We're going to head into the gym. Jake's Power Hour. We're going to talk about what he's playing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be some BG3, if you know what I mean.
Nope, never heard of it.
If you don't know, you will.
Talk about what everyone else is playing. We're gonna move into the Shadow Realm. The Shadow is back. He's gonna tell us what he knows this week. We're gonna talk some wrestling. We're gonna go over Summerslam. More injuries, more news, and then Jordi is back to tell us what we screwed up. Last week we were perfect. Didn't miss anything. So let's see if we can keep that going this week. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of the episode, let's play Do You Know a TOPTERTA? I'm going to ask you guys a question. You're going to give me an answer. We're going to discuss, argue, have fun, laugh, smile. The question for this week is, what would be your last meal if you were about to die?
Wait. Have you been watching those last meal videos on YouTube?
Good Mythical Morning? Kitchen,
Yeah.
whatever.
I love Good Mythical Kitchen, dude.
I do too. I like that guy.
Last meal,
What
you're on
would
death
be
row
my
for
last meal?
murdering 50 people.
Like 27 pounds of Wagyu.
Or maybe you stole a lot of money. 50 pounds of Wagyu. How many pounds of Wagyu?
27 pounds of Wagyu.
Cooked?
A5, absolutely.
Okay.
With
I'll definitely go. Or go ahead, Devin. I thought you were done.
And then, no. A bowl of rice. A giant bowl of rice so I could have as much as I want.
What kind of rice?
Like white rice, of course, with some sushi vinegar.
Ooh.
Maybe. A few egg yolks, just as many as I needed. I don't know. We'll say 10. Just to
Okay,
eat with the steak and the rice. Just the yolks, uncooked. I don't need them cooked. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm tapping into my Japanese heritage and eating steak and rice. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. That's what I like. Maybe some potatoes fondant Just a couple. I don't know, man. I'd be eating, some ice cream. I don't know, man. I'd be hungry. That meal lasts me a while.
I'm going 2 Wagyu A5 Wagyu steaks, cooked medium rare. And if it's not medium rare, I will send them back and make them recook it. Lobster. I go with the surf and turf. A skewer of shrimp. Some fettuccine Alfredo. There's this blueberry sugar cream pie that I had one time. That was delicious. And I'd want it specifically from that bakery. So, that one. I'm trying to think if I'm never going to eat again. What else do I want to eat? Some mashed taters?
I'm saying, no, you don't want mashed potatoes.
Why?
You want potato puree.
Yes, I want potato puree. Potato puree. A 2-liter of Pepsi.
Disgusting.
And a 2-liter of strawberries and cream Dr. Peppy. I think I'd be ready to die after eating all that.
Large order.
I think I'd be ready to die after eating all that.
From San Andreas.
Oh, if I'm going out with a bang, brother.
No, I feel it. But it was just like, it went on forever.
I want 2 number 2s, 3 number 4s.
He said he is shitting in that chair.
I think I would just go with a hefty order of fried rice and teriyaki chicken. Keep it simple.
Oh man, that makes him with the Mongolian beef from Lantern House.
Which makes me want the fucking garlic pepper fucking steak from Thai Divine. Or the tiger pepper steak.
Oh man. Snow, you trying to come get some Mongolian beef?
Always.
Brother. It's the best Mongolian beef I've ever had in Anderson. That's crazy, isn't it?
So I'll just stay home.
It'd be hidden.
You have magic to worry about. You don't have time for us.
You can come, but you don't like vegetables or beef or what do you like?
Sure.
He's not genie.
I'm sorry that I, don't sound like
right.
fucking Gordon Ramsay when I'm ordering my last meal, but
You haven't even said anything.
Yeah, we don't even know what your last meal is.
Chicken fingers.
A burger. Peanut butter.
peanut butter.
What?
Fucking freak. Go ahead, Cody. It's on you.
Pack of gummy bears.
That would probably be in there, but I would want
Haribo.
some dark berry Dr. Pepper.
Oh man, terrible.
I want some country fried steak and eggs with hash browns.
Ooh.
Oh, I do fuck with country fried steak and eggs and hash browns.
It would have to be by like the best chef that knows how to do it the best.
AKA the guy from Waffle House.
Robert Adams.
Because it tastes best with a little bit of cigarette ass in it.
Everybody's mammal makes it the best.
Yeah.
And then there is a orange pineapple ice cream that is very good. I would want that.
Sounds good. Ooh, you know what else I'd want? Go ahead, Cody.
And frozen gummy bears, because
You gotta throw in some fucking Blue Moon ice cream on my order.
Some Blue Moon. Hey, man. I mean, we ate that whole tub of Blue Moon when we did that.
On accident.
Stuck down to
I
bomb.
so did. I didn't get none of it.
Don't worry, they busted out the tub of sour cream.
Still? And y'all said no?
You and John were busy drinking a fucking gallon of milk.
Blue what?
Blue Moon ice cream.
Blue what?
And a
Blue
whole
Moon
ass.
ice cream.
And remember when I went to get the dark berry Dr. Pepper and the cashier at the gas station was like,
It's ass.
you're about to hate that.
I don't trust any of Devin's opinions on soda because he doesn't like soda.
That's crazy. I
You
love
don't.
strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper.
He
really
loves
good.
Diet Coke.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I don't.
He hates it,
You
but he
just
still
can't stop
drinks it every
drinking
day.
It's addicting. It's the longest needle around.
It's a placebo effect.
I do, and I like LA. LA's delicious.
That's delicious.
I bought a 12
Yeah.
pack of. I bought a 12 pack of L8. I got to drink one of them.
I'm still waiting for the blackberry, but
I had a
Yeah,
couple.
Peach, you sure did.
yeah, cup
I
up.
didn't drink all of them.
No, it was you and Johnny.
Johnny drank a lot of them. Snow, what's
Okay.
yours?
Let's hear it. Sushi.
I'm going with biscuits and gravy. All right.
Mm-hmm. I almost went there.
For some appetizers, I'm gonna do some dirty dubs, tots.
Oh my god!
gotta
I
get
just had
those.
some of those today.
Some sushi, of course, some sashimi. And then I'd go to the restaurant in Colorado Springs. It's called Yakitori. Get the Yakitori dinner special. All right.
Okay.
Would you know?
It comes with the teriyaki chicken, of course, on a stick, the skewered with some rice, a bowl of rice. Comes with a side of miso soup too, if you want that. And then I'd just go for some Korean barbecue wings.
Oh, I haven't had the Korean barbecue
Wingstop.
wings yet, but I really want to.
And then I don't know, man. Like for my dessert, I'd probably go with like a chocolate cheesecake or something, Oreo cheesecake.
Ooh.
And then I'd wash it all down with some mango dragon fruit lemonade and Mountain Dew.
That sounds delicious.
And then I'd be diabetes. So
I'm going to a pre-diabetic coma.
there it is. Can't wait to have sushi tomorrow. All right, let's get into the
Real quick,
news.
before we get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, Snow, how far are you away from Napoleon, Ohio?
Do I want to
No,
know?
for real though, you do.
Yeah, like actually.
About 2 hours because it's hour 42 for me and he's about 20 from me.
All right, there's this restaurant there. It's called Ninja Sushi Hibachi Thai.
Next to Defiance.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey,
Dang, it's like
I had.
10 minutes from Fort Wayne, huh?
Yeah.
Is it really that close? Anyway, I had
It's pretty close.
I had duck for the first time, and I got it from there, and it was outstanding. Although the plate was 15 miles wide, and he gave me my soup on a plate.
Little strange. I had the hibachi crab and a roll of I don't remember what the roll was called, but it was a sushi roll. Brother, that's some of the best sushi I ever had. Had this coconut glaze on it, and their
Hey,
fucking
bro.
wontons were fucking real good.
Hey, yeah, the wonton was good. The fucking you like tempura vegetables?
I love tempura.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good.
Me too. It was and you get a complimentary soup. So good.
They gave me I got the sampler starter pack or the sampler appetizer or whatever, and it came with wontons, rangoon.
Crab rangoon.
Oh, and the crab rangoon's delicious.
Oh, it looked
Um,
good. It's a shame there was crab inside it.
It had shrimp tempura and something else. I don't remember what the last thing was, but the shrimp tempura was this fucking big.
Yeah, like, he got a whole prawn.
Yeah, and it was
Is it?
so good.
It was a hilariously nice restaurant. Like inside was immaculate, but outside it was like, ew, this is Ohio.
All right, crab rangoons, the starfish looking thing, or the
Triangle.
sack, or the
The
triangle.
triangle stack. The triangle.
Well, I'm partial to the sack.
Or you asking? I thought you were asking what kind they had there.
No, like what do you
I like
prefer?
the sack.
Yeah, that's the best.
100% the sack.
The little baggy, you let it explode. It's nice and just
Yep.
crunchy enough. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And the sweet and sour sauce really adds to it, you know?
Jordi, what do you think about this conversation? Which one do you prefer?
He
I
loves
like
the
the
sack.
triangle. I like the triangle
You don't like the sack?
because the sack gets grease on the sides of my mouth. And I don't like that.
Oh,
That's why you just take it all in at once.
Hell yeah!
Take the whole sack.
You can't take a bite of half of it. You got to swallow it all.
Really, you gotta suck on it a little.
Oh,
you
I
gotta
do.
you gotta suck the juices out of it first.
Oh yeah, I soften it up.
All right, let's head into the news. Devin's gonna give us the news, okay? And 3, 2, 1, let's go.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Bliss.
Discovery Plus and HBO Max lost 1.8 million subs in 3 months. It's
Jesus
probably
Christ.
because they fucking took all their good shit off. You know, I don't know. Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare are coming to PS4, and Switch August 17th.
Not PS5?
Pretty sure it's already on PS5.
I don't think so.
Is it not? You can't play it on.
No.
Oh, yeah. Well, it just said PS4. That's why I didn't question it. I thought it already was on PS5.
Mm-mm.
That's big W.
Hey, every companion in Baldur's Gate 3 has unique text written on their underwear. If you can get into it and see it.
Guess that means I have to have sex with all of them.
Yep. Speaking of Baldur's Gate 3, it had over 800,000 concurrent players on Steam last Sunday, which is just shy of the Hogwarts Legacy record.
That's crazy. I checked it earlier. It was set at 564,000.
Ahsoka is coming to Disney Plus on August 23rd. Plankton is coming to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. And let me just say, I did not know there was a sequel, and I did not know there was already a sequel.
And
We played that game like twice.
it wasn't good.
It's really not. Danny Phantom, kind of cool, but everything else about it's just like,
I liked Nigel Thornberry.
John Cena is in Overwatch 2 as the Enigma.
The what?
Enigma.
Okay, gotcha.
Enigma balls. Sorry, man. Barack Obama mains Captain Falcon in Smash.
Hilarious.
So this kid had a Make-A-Wish, and his Make-A-Wish was, I want to play Smash with Barack Obama. And so, of course, Barack was like, hell yeah. And he went and played and just fucking beat him down with Captain Falcon.
I hope he beat the dog shit out of him.
I hope so, too. Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair are coming to Fortnite,
Good for them.
I know.
along with, go on.
Isn't Jujuju Kazuzin Vizin? It's already in there right now.
Yeah, JJK.
Oh, yeah.
Fortnite as well.
My Twitter is full of people giving away enough V-Bucks for people to buy that.
Ew.
Yeah,
By
big
what?
enough.
JJ Wood.
The Juju Kaijutsu or whatever the fuck it is.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
There it is.
Yeah, that.
Snow and Caleb were part of the biggest heist in gaming history.
Yeah, they were. Legally, they were not.
They were present as $300,000 of fucking shit was stolen from Gen Con.
My lawyers say that I wasn't there. That was before Gen Con, so.
Yeah, I do love the pictures of them just grabbing a pallet jack, walking up, and walking away with it.
It's like the time old tale of, if you look like you're supposed to be there, who's going to question it? Just
Yeah.
act normal.
It's a tale as old as time itself.
Yeah, or whatever.
I heard Disney Lorcana didn't get affected by that, but I'm not sure what others got affected.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know if any of that's come out. Speaking of Lorcana, me and Chango got lectured on Lorcana for hours.
Yeah, we did.
Barbie's coming to go on. What?
About what?
Oh, it's just, how it happened and how the Lorcana line was just insane. And if you come to the danger room and you're a scalper, you're getting 2 packs and you can fuck off. But since you're me and Jacob and we're not stealing, we can just come in and buy some packs. Or we're not reselling and all that. Hell yeah.
I'm a little upset because my LGS did a little pre-sale thing on their website, and all of it sold out already.
Really?
Yep.
Realm?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck is the point of doing that if you're just going to sell it to all of your friends before it even launches?
Well,
Like, why even order it?
if it's a for sure way to make money, I suppose. For them,
Cool.
I don't know. If they're buying it, they're buying it. I don't like scalpers though. I hope they fucking burn
Cody,
their
come
legs.
over on the 18th.
Yep, I'll be there.
Cool. Just don't want to hang out with us.
It's crazy. Trying to get you product, but no. Barbie is coming to Max this fall. If you want to watch the Barbie movie,
I do.
I've heard good things. I do want to watch it.
Xbox changed its $1 Game Pass to only cover 14 days instead of 1 month. And that's everything else I have is Pokemon. So, that's it.
I got a little bit of news that only Cody will care about.
Awesome.
Did you see what Sam Reich tweeted?
No.
So Dimension 20 had went on strike with or had halted production because of the strike going on.
Yeah.
Because they thought that they were under their contract would fall under the SAG-AFTRA situation.
Mhm.
But they falsely assumed they are not under contract with SAG-AFTRA. So all Dimension 20 productions are back in production.
Okay. Hell yeah.
And they are continuing to like Sam basically said they're going to continue watching the trend of payments and ensure that they're continuously paying above the minimum, paying their actors and their writers and everything above the minimum, like they always have been.
Right.
But yeah, Dimension 20, college dropout, not college dropout. Dropout is back and doing its damn thing, and it's even more exciting because they just came out with a new. They just started a new campaign called Mindscape, I think, or something like that, something along those lines, and it has Hank Green in it.
Okay.
So yeah, if you like funny things and also enjoy D&D, there you go.
Hell yeah.
It's like $6 it's like $5 or $6 for a monthly subscription. And they are constantly coming out with new and fun content.
Always. And a lot of their shows that are start off on one show end up on making their own show.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I only have a couple things, okay? Modern Warfare 3 is coming November 10th.
Makarov.
There's a little teaser that got shown. Some content creators got sent care packages to hype them up, talk about some things that might be coming to the new game. The reveal event will be in Warzone August 17th. So cool.
Yay.
The only thing I'm excited about is the open world zombie mode by Treyarch. So
It does sound pretty cool. This
So
may be
all-
the first year I don't buy Call of Duty at launch.
Good job. Proud.
I said May. I said May.
Hold
Are
on.
all three of the developers working on this one then?
I think maybe.
Because I know Sledgehammer's working on it, Treyarch has a part in it, and then it's Modern Warfare, so Infinity Ward's got to be doing it.
Warzone, maybe.
Weird.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for Black Ops.
Right? Give me Black Ops 5.
And my last thing, Cody, I want you to. I've been seeing things all over my timeline about this, and I need you to talk about it because you're the most knowledgeable about this subject. Okay.
Okay.
Say the other
Commander
word.
Masters.
Mm-hmm.
What is the big deal?
Like, why are people looking for it?
I've seen people say that nobody's buying it. Like everyone
Buying
thought they
what?
would.
Honestly, I think a lot of it is product fatigue. It used to be spoiler season was every 3 months. Now it's literally every week. There is a new set coming out at least once a month. I mean, hell, they just announced all their shit at Gen Con, and there's like 14 more sets coming out by the end of next year. And that's
Jesus
like,
Christ.
yeah. And then they're like, oh, we're going to have also online digital only stuff that you're going to have to care about. And then you're going to have this other product that we haven't even released yet. And then we're going to have secret layers along the whole way. I think people are just getting tired of it.
Let me ask you this to follow up on Snow's question.
Yep.
Do you have to continuously buy like all this shit to stay competitive?
It depends. I mean, there's like 4 different major formats. There's Standard, which nobody really plays anymore. Pioneer, which a lot of people are playing because it's the current Pro Tour format. Modern, everybody loves it. People are playing it. And there's Legacy, which is more the like high dollar, like people with money, but people love playing that. And then there's Commander, that is what Caleb plays currently. That you just build a deck of 100 cards of whatever you want, as long as they match your commander's identity, then you're good. But if you are a commander player, yeah, you have to keep up on everything because every single set that comes out and it is printed is commander legal. Whereas like there's only certain, like Lord of the Rings was only legal in Modern and back, so like Pioneer and Standard didn't have to care about those. There's some of the Masters sets, like Commander Masters is only for Commander. I don't think it's legal in Modern. But, I mean, every set is legal in Commander. So if you're a Commander player, yeah, you have to keep up on everything. And some of those cards are super expensive. Like the One Ring is a $50, $60 card. Orcish Bowmasters from Lord of the Rings is also another $40, $50 card.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. And we just had the release of Lord of the Rings, and then now it's like, Commander Masters is out. And then here in September 8th, we got Wilds of the Eldraine coming out. So there's another set coming out that you have to pay attention to and look at. And like, it's too much. I think they're like, at one point, their investors of the company said, hey, I think we are doing too much. We're straining all of our people's pockets. Eventually, people are going to fall off. And Hasbro went, we're making millions of dollars, though, so I don't care about that. So yeah, I think people are just finally getting tired. Like they just don't have the money anymore. I mean, I'm sure there are whales that have all the money and are doing all that dumb stuff, but they're always going to.
Okie dokie.
I do have a little piggybacky thingy. It's technically news. It's more a little bit of a drama in the community that just happened not too long ago.
Love it.
There is a player that is a Ohio tournament grinder by the name of Connor Roth. There is a legacy tournament called the Buffalo Chicken Dip Classic or something like that. They do a bunch of them. It's weird. But their whole thing is it's a legacy format, and they allow what they call proxies, which is just printing the expensive cards so that way you don't have to pay for them. They have their own library of proxies that you can play with, check out. It's a sanctioned thing. They allow you to do it. Well, this guy decided to go on Twitter and basically say if you are too poor to get into the format, then you don't belong here. Yeah. He's saying that it's for veteran and enfranchised players, and it's for the best of the best. And if you can't, I earned my cardboard, and if you can't earn your cardboard, then maybe you shouldn't be playing Legacy. The community dogpiled the fuck out of him, and they did not let up on him for a couple of days, to the point where a couple of his tweets were just, "Are you done yet? Can you stop now? Please stop." But they did not. Because then it, like, you can, with our tournaments and stuff, you can look at people's names and see how they're doing in the tournament. And the dude went, like, 1-5 in the tournament that he said you have to be an extremely good player to play it. So, I don't know. I think it's a shit take.
I think it's a shit take, too.
If the store is going to allow you to do it, and if it's allowing more people to play a format that you love playing, then how is that a bad thing? Just because I don't have the money does not mean I should not be able to play with the cardboard. Like, it's a game, man. Just let people have fun and enjoy it.
Right.
He's definitely not the only one with that take, unfortunately. But that's been a thing going back and forth for a while in the Magic community. Because, like, some of those, like, I could look up a Legacy deck right now, and there's multiples that are over $3,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No,
I've seen a lot. There's been a lot of drama on Twitter lately, and it's. I'm not like a part of any specific communities or anything like that anymore. But like the overhanging of all the bullshit that I'm seeing, I'm just like, it's kind of interesting to see it from the outside and not having any real like opinion on it.
Oh yeah, like when we were in our little streamer circle, there was all kinds of shit going on in there. It was weird. Glad we don't have to be a part of that anymore.
Yeah, right.
You could be
Nah, I'm good.
making millions of dollars.
I'm cool. I like my humble life.
Rocket League World's already started.
I didn't
How's it
know they
going?
still
Who's
played
winning?
that game.
Who's winning?
Well, today we had the
Optics
group.
gonna win?
No. Okay, first off, his name is Monkey Moon.
I was literally just saying something. I had no idea. That's hilarious.
Oh,
What did
yeah.
you say, Devin?
Monkey Moon or Monkey Man.
That's very funny that you were a syllable off.
Yeah, Monkey Moon is on Team BDS, and he's one of my favorites. Anyway, today we had Group B. It was the wild cards going on. They had some pretty good teams going in. The team that I enjoy called Rule 1, they are now in the lower bracket, so they're not out yet, but not looking great for them. Been a lot of crazy games. FaZe Clan lost already, so they are also in the lower bracket. Hopefully they get knocked out. Sorry, FaZe.
Who's gonna win?
Man, it is hard to tell. There is a lot of good teams right now. Man. If I had to pick, I think BDS is going to run it back. They are currently the reigning world champs, and their team is just insane. Outside of that, I don't know. Space Station's on a pretty good run right now, so maybe them. It's hard. Love watching them, man. It is some of the most exciting esports shit that I've watched.
This is Rocket League.
Shout out to BDSM.
So who?
Yeah, I love BDSM.
Isn't that what you said? BDSM?
Team BDS.
Oh.
Team BDS. I'm sorry.
All right.
I love my team of BDS men.
Okay, let's hit the gym and see what Jake is playing for his power hour.
So this week and for the foreseeable future, I have been and will be playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Same.
If you don't know what Baldur's Gate 3 is, it is an RPG that is based in the world of Dungeons and Dragons, so the Forgotten Realms. It's a turn-based game that uses dice rolling to kind of see how things go. You start out with your created class. I'm not going to give you guys spoilers because, I mean, like, the first act's been out for like 4 years now, but things are different. Even if you played the game 4 years ago and you're like, want to restart and haven't yet, there are new things even in the beginning that I didn't know about, so that's cool. The thing... It's hard to talk about this game and the story because everybody's going to have a different story. Sure, there are objectives that are all the same, but how you go about those objectives are all completely different. Or can all be completely different. I'm in, like, I have my solo game, I have one with Jordi, and then I have one with Jordi and Captain.
Jeez.
And, yeah. And I haven't done the same thing twice yet. Well, that's not true. I haven't done it in the same order. Because each character has their own different drives and their own different things that they're doing, or they're doing things for. You can play up to 4-player co-op, As of right now, it's only on PC. It's coming out on PlayStation on September 5th, I think it is.
Okay.
Will be coming out on Xbox when they figure out how to make split screen work on Xbox Series S. This game, if you like Dungeons and Dragons, this is the perfect game for you. Like everything from from the narrator that does the little snippets of like dialogue that tells you what's going on around you, to the dice rolls, to like failing, and so you can save and reload, obviously, because it's a video game.
Right.
So if you get a TPK, you can save and reload. That way you don't have to start from the very beginning again. But aside from that, I haven't reloaded a save because I didn't like an outcome, because that's not how I'm trying to play the game. You can play it however you want. If you decide you want to save every 5 minutes and like go back and change the outcome, you can do that. Like, I think they said there was something like 180 different outcomes at the end of the game or something like that, or
Jeez.
more. I'm up to like 30 hours in the game, including my pre-game, like the alpha time. And me and Jordi will just be sitting here in Discord, not even talking, just fucking playing our own games. And like, we can still talk about the game because like, even though he's further ahead of me in his playthrough, I could still be doing something similar to what he's doing.
Yeah.
The level up system is just like D&D. So like, it has subclasses. My solo run, I'm doing a ranger, and I just picked the Beastmaster, so I can get a companion animal that'll fight with me. One of the things, if I could say something that describes, that makes this so D&D like, that doesn't spoil anything for you. At one point, you were walking through a swamp, or not a swamp. You're walking through a bog area, and you see this sheep, and you walk up to the sheep, and you press "Speak with Animals," so you can talk to the sheep. Because why not?
Yeah,
I have Speak with Animals. I want to talk to animals.
Yeah.
Go up, talk to the sheep. He says the commentator or the person says the sheep was trying to say "ba," and then you roll a perception check or something. I don't remember what check it was. I think it was a perception check. And if you beat the check, it reveals that you're not in a bog, you're in a swamp, and that this sheep is a red cap. Like, it's awesome. It's just awesome. This is on the short list for Game of the Year for me already. Beat out Hogwarts. Beat out Star Wars. It's beaten out Final Fantasy 16. The only thing I can think of that might take it from it is Starfield. But even then, I don't see Starfield having this kind of impact on me.
Okay.
5 out of 5.
I would second that. I'd definitely give this a 5 out of 5. It's a very fun experience. I'm very addicted to playing.
Yeah.
And like Jacob said, there's so many possibilities. I'm having a completely different experience on all the different games I'm playing.
Yeah. Like, I have a paladin that I'm playing with Jordi and Cap. And you get paladin, like, you get class-specific options and dialogue, too. Which is awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you like RPGs, if you play Divinity and you like that, if you like D&D, it just clicks off so many boxes for me.
Hell yeah. I'm sure I will play it at some point.
Better get that shit on PS5 so I can play with you.
It's not
That is
And
the
I've heard...
plan.
No, it's not crossplay, but I'm getting on PS5 as well. I've heard... I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard that the mouse and keyboard, it not only transitions seamlessly, but it's just as fun, if not more fun, to play mouse and keyboard with your controller than it is mouse and keyboard.
Good.
So take that for what it's worth. And they also give you the option to do vitiligo, which is super cool.
Yeah.
And heterochromia.
Yeah, a purple tiefling with vitiligo, and it looks just wild.
I gave my first character. I accidentally made look like. Gave him the husky eyes, where one's brown and the other one's blue, like a baby blue.
Well,
You
yeah.
know.
It's a lot, isn't it?
That's all I got. I'm done talking about it now.
Thank God.
Well,
I'm sorry that you are on the wrong console.
It's not even on console.
It will be, and you can't play it when it comes out.
I wouldn't play it if it came out on PS5 only. So
That's crazy. You have a PC. Why don't you play on PC, Snow?
he doesn't like it.
I'm a console guy.
Play it with
Me too.
controller.
You know what I'm saying?
I know your Xbox is hooked up to that same guy monitor you're looking at right
Let's look up this one.
now. Oh, sorry, the one right next to you.
This one and that one are for my PC.
Ah, of course.
I played a new game for you guys, and
For us?
I had and I had full intentions on beating it until I fucked around and I started playing MLB. So the game I'm talking about is not MLB. I started playing a Switch game called Kitaria Fables. Okay, where it's a world of anthropomorphic animals, right? It's like an RPG life sim kind of. Like you have to grow crops, farm. There are day-night cycles that you have to go through. And you have to get through a certain amount of days and nights before you can, do things. But it's called Kitaria Fables. You are an anthropomorphic kitty cat, and you do get to pick the color and type of cat you are. Your partner throughout the game is like a little flower type radish thing. You're from like the Empire, but you get sent to like take care of some shit, and you get to this town called Paul Village, and you're like, man, I need some place to stay. And they're like, let's go check out Uncle fucking Fuzzy Puss's house or whatever. And they're like, oh, you're Mr. Fuzzy Puss's nephew? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, all right, well, he's dead, so you can have his house and farm and stuff, and you take care of it. So you take care of his house and farm and shit. You get magic spells, and you have to tend to his garden and farm and things. And you have to wait until day 5 so you can get the hoe and shit to cut down trees and break rocks and stuff. I beat the first couple dungeons. That game's kind of cute. It's just like it's a little silly game. I don't see it taking long to beat, but I just started playing like an MLB, so I kind of stopped. It wasn't fun enough to keep my attention, but I know there are certain people who would probably love it. 2 out of 5 snowflakes. It is a little choppy for some reason, and I didn't really enjoy it. I don't like that at all. But cute game. Okay.
If you like that game, you could probably play some Stardew Valley or some Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Right
fight.
up your alley.
No, you fight, and you have a fucking sword and sword skills and magic.
You fight in Stardew Valley.
Well, you said Animal Crossing, and all you do is fucking haggle with rocks and a fucking raccoon in Animal Crossing.
Well, you got a problem with raccoons?
I got a problem with haggling with raccoons.
I didn't know you disliked raccoons.
I love raccoons. I'd give them a sandwich if I could.
All right.
They're not like possums or something that fucking sit on your front door and wait for your dog to go out to use the bathroom.
So I've been playing a game,
That's good.
Diablo 4.
Oh, okay.
I'm 38 minutes away from hitting 200 hours on it, so that's it.
I'm proud. I think you could do it tonight if you kept trying.
Oh, I will. I've just been grinding my second character, a necromancer.
Did you do the cheat and get banned, or obviously not?
I don't know what you're talking about, but
the cheat to get your season character in the other thing.
Oh no.
They were banning people for that. I should have written that down, but I didn't.
There's a new update 1.1.1 that came out today or the other day, but not sure what that entailed. So
reminds me of the update for fucking Baldur's Gate 3, where the last thing I'll say about Baldur's Gate 3, they fixed an update because fucking Drow, I think it was Drow and another race, their dicks were fucking going through the clothing, so you could just like you're just walking around and dicks were just flopping.
Yeah.
But they fixed it, unfortunately.
I love that there's porn in the game.
Oh, definitely a mature game. Do not play with children around.
I did start playing a game called Sundered. It's a pretty fun game. I don't really know much about its release or anything, but it's another roguelike. You're kind of walking through a desert and then you die and then you get transported to some cyber god world thing, but you get a lot of cool powers. I mean, it plays more like a Metroidvania where you know, certain areas you can't unlock until you get the power-ups, and then you gotta get through stuff to get the power-ups and beat a boss, get the thing, go back, do the other thing. It's cool. It's been good so far. The level up system's sweet because it has kind of like a Skyrim style like skill tree.
Oh hell yeah!
So it's been fun.
The shadow knows.
it's the Shadow Knows.
It show is. Why is that scary?
Because we don't know what you know. It could be scary.
That's true. So
Ah.
I'm not going to go through like episode by episode on this because I want people to watch it now. I watched Twisted Metal.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I started episode 1 and then watched the other 9. It is very good. It sticks to the game surprisingly well. I was kind of worried about it because I was like, how the fuck are they going to make this a TV show? Pretty easily, actually. I'm not going to give away who it's about or anything like that, but man,
It's about Captain
they did a
Falcon.
damn good job. It sure is about Captain Falcon.
Captain America, you mean?
Does
Yeah, it's
does it go through like the first game, start at the first game or whatever?
without giving too much away, it is before all of that.
Oh.
But you definitely meet some very key characters, and it's awesome because if you know the games, you know the lore of the games, you don't even have to know it a ton, but if you know of the characters, there's a lot of little like Easter eggs and hints that they give you along the way. And then if you don't, it's fine. It's still a good ass show. Smojo does a great job. I thought it was going to be weird as fuck having one person playing somebody and then another person talking as them. But it actually, like, I barely noticed it. So
One of the most iconic characters of all time is like that. Vader.
oh, yeah, that's fair.
Say Joe Dirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. But yeah, man, I'm ready for more.
Hell yeah.
They-
I love that. I love that Will Arnett voices both Sweet Tooth and Detective Pikachu in the new game.
he's also the producer of Twisted Metal, or one of them.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would definitely give it a watch. I mean, if you got Peacock, you might as well. Ain't nothing else on there.
What? The Cody Rhodes documentary.
Yeah, I did watch it.
That's true.
Tell us about it.
It's about going from undeniable to unavoidable to undeniable, or whatever he said it was. What is it that he said?
Yeah, correct.
Undesirable. Undesirable to ungoddamn deniable. No, it's a good documentary. I like documentaries about people, and it's a fun documentary. It goes into AEW very briefly, very little. they tried to act like Cody started the whole thing by himself, which didn't like that. But whatever, it's a WWE documentary. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I dislike Brandy Rhodes less after watching it.
Oh.
Okay.
She's super down for her man, and I appreciate that.
I'd be down.
I would be too. The first half of it basically was about like him leaving and going to join, or like going to the Independents, and like talking about his dad a lot and shit like that. But I would definitely give it a watch. Would definitely give it a watch.
How long is it?
An hour and 45, I think.
Okay.
Not too long.
A lot. Is there a lot of like the elite stuff beyond BT?
Not a lot. There is some, but definitely not. It's not a focal point. They show the sign where they show the clip where they're signing the contracts to be part of AEW, and showed a picture or a video of him, Kenny, and the Bucks with Tony Khan at like some presser where they were getting pictures taken of him. But other than that, it wasn't super about that. It was cool to see. It was cool to see a little bit like behind the curtain though. For that, I'm really surprised they let him do it at all after Chris Jericho came out. Fucking just talked about how great AEW was on Stone Cold's podcast.
Well,
And you never seen that podcast ever again, so.
I'm good. I watched Hard Knocks with the New York Jets.
Did you?
I did. And
And
Aaron Rodgers seems like a chill guy, cool guy to hang out with.
love the their handshake. With
You saw that? The
Mhm.
fucking... It's a good handshake. I do like I like some players on the Jets, man. I like Robert Saleh. I don't like Nathaniel Hackett. I'm on Sean Payton's side on that one. I think that was a fucking atrocious job he did. But yeah. Hard Knocks is cool. Always cool. Doesn't matter the team. Hard Knocks is always fun. Can't wait for more. They made Zach Wilson not look like a fucking jackass, which probably good for him.
probably.
He didn't make Aaron Rodgers' life a living hell.
No. As a matter of fact, he's like, Aaron Rodgers is so fucking good. Like, he's way better than me. It's pretty funny. Yeah. Like, it's like clearly you, as they're practicing, you're like, wow, Aaron Rodgers is way better than these guys. Because like they do this drill where you drop back, you roll out, and then there's a net with two, like, for lack of a better term, holes on the net that are colored, and they can catch passes if you can throw it into the hole. And like they roll out, they'll yellow color, red, blue, fucking green, blue, whatever. And Aaron Rodgers will just turn around, fucking dime it right into the hole. Nobody else will. It's watch Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks. It'll make you a football fan.
Did you watch Johnny Manziel's thing?
Oh shit, I did watch that. That's fucking crazy. I can see why he's not in the NFL. Imagine that fucking. Like I could never imagine that life because I was never into any of that shit. But it's fucking crazy. He had his lawyer and agent playing receiver at his fucking pro day or whatever because he got his receivers like fucking drunk and they missed it. So he was like, "You guys have to go catch passes for me." He got cut from the Browns because he missed a flight. Like he was already in trouble. He had already been to rehab. All right, and he went to Las Vegas and he was playing blackjack or something in like a fucking a wig and a fake mustache, and he missed his flight. It was on a Saturday, and they played the next day. Okay, he missed his flight. He said, "Fuck it," and like got super fucking drunk, spent a whole bunch of money, and just didn't show up to the game. So they cut him, and then he was out of football for a while. Leading up to that, he said, he was kind of overall the fame and shit was fucking him up and got to his head, and he was just spiraling. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, so that led to his downfall, and then he played like shit. And they didn't talk about him playing like shit in the fucking CFL, USFL, or whatever, and then which league he's in now. But yeah, it's crazy. That's a fun documentary to watch too. That's really.
Probably should just watch some game film.
Did you watch it?
I didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, they talk about that too. They said they gave him the iPad. They tracked the hours on it. 0.0. He said, bruh, he did not even touch the iPad. Not at all. It's hilarious, man. I want to say poor kid, but he literally did it all to himself.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we watched SummerSlam too.
Yeah, we watched Summerslam live. It was cool.
Let us talk some wrestling, okay?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Apparently, according to our favorite buddy over there, David Meltzer, AEW All In has sold more tickets than WrestleMania 3. They sold over 78,000 tickets. They said the next number that would be the goal would be 79,127. About 600 to get there. So yeah.
That's crazy. Remember, people were saying they wouldn't sell 40,000.
Look, people say a lot of things.
It'd been cool if they just didn't announce any matches.
You know they're gonna.
That would have been fun, but we got MJF versus Adam Cole in the main event. Whatever. Tony Storm.
Yeah, Zero hour MJF and Adam Cole versus Lucha Bros, or not Lucha Bros, Aussie Open for the ROH Tag Team Championships too.
Yep.
0 hour?
Yep.
That's what he said.
Damn, so they're going to be ROH Tag Team Champions.
I have a prediction.
Maybe
that it may happen. Next week, Kenny Omega has a sit down with JR to talk about Wembley. And I think he's going to challenge CM Punk. Because FTR is wrestling the Elite, or the Young Bucks.
Boy.
That'd be cool.
If anybody, any single person, any elite wrestler could pull a good match out of Kenny Omega, it'd be CM Punk. So
Man, wouldn't he?
Wow. Well, we have a Kenny hater over here.
Who?
Couldn't you?
I do not hate Kenny at all.
That's what I said. I said it couldn't be you.
Could not.
Well, they also Sting and Sting versus Swerve.
Yep.
Okay.
Or maybe Sting and Darby versus AR Fox and Swerve.
That's probably more likely. I forgot Darby's dumbass was out there.
Tony Storm was announced in that Fatal 4-Way, right? for the women's championship.
Yep, she got a bye.
What?
She got a bye week, so she's automatically in the Fatal 4-Way.
There's a tournament?
Well, it's like 3 matches that lead to the Fatal 4-Way. Whoever wins those matches are in the Fatal 4-Way.
All right, sounds great. Women's Tag Team Championships for the WWE are still cursed as Sonya Deville has blew out her knee.
Yep, ACL went. Bye-bye.
Sami Zayn's got a bursa sack on his elbow.
Just pop it.
He did. He'll be back.
Seth Rollins.
Shinsuke Nakamura went heel.
Seth Rollins has some new Croc boots.
He sure does.
Saw so many people hating on that.
Because they're hideous.
Fashionista.
Well, so okay, actually, I saw an interesting discussion on Twitter that you guys might enjoy because they were talking about how there's this big whole comparison going on that everyone loves Orange Cassidy, but hates Seth Rollins or whatever. Basically saying that Orange Cassidy should not be getting any type of praise at all because he's a silly character, but Seth Rollins is fine for doing it because he's better or something.
Where have you seen this at all?
Yeah, I would like to see. Please tag me in that so I can yell at them because they're stupid. Because Seth Rollins doesn't have a silly character. He just dresses goofy.
Seth Rollins' character is, I like to have fun and wrestle good.
It was WrestleChap's Twitter. Somebody posted a picture of Rollins in his Crocs, and then they said, but Orange Cassidy is making wrestling look silly. And then it's just a whole big thing about how you can't like Seth Rollins and not like Orange Cassidy,
Orange Cassidy isn't anything silly.
Or we could just stop comparing companies, and they're both just great wrestlers for their own company.
Really, with you there. Orange Cassidy comes out every fucking week and puts on a fucking banger. Every time Seth Rollins is in the ring, most of the time Seth Rollins is in the ring, he puts on a banger.
Yeah, I mean, they're different people.
What do you mean?
The only time the shit that he did with Bray was fucking awful.
He wasn't Seth freaking Rollins, though.
Okay, Seth freaking Rollins comes out and then puts on a banger. I don't know why they're comparing the two. I guess because Seth Rollins is making wrestling look silly, but that's just that's just the fashion that he decides to wear, not like
he's supposed to be the Messiah. That's his gimmick.
Of the backbreaker. Oh,
I can see and understand why somebody can look at Orange Cassidy and be like, man, fucking ruining the business. Dick.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people.
What?
Yeah.
He does these little kicks, stuff like that.
Yeah, and he just generally doesn't care until he cares.
It's crazy that sports entertainment
Is frowned upon.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Hey, Orange Cassidy is my stepdad's favorite pro wrestler, and he hates wrestling.
What about?
I
Colt
like
Cabana?
it all.
He's silly. Colt Cabana's silly.
Yeah, Danhausen.
We were just talking about this.
We were talking about Colt Cabana recently.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so was I.
So we'll transition into this, I guess, that I just saw the other day. CM Punk's got a new trans shirt that's out for the next 2 weeks. If you want to Pro Wrestling Tees and get that. And then some website or Twitter has to bring up what he said years ago that was some hurtful comments that he apologized for right after he said it, and he said he took accountability for it, but
it's almost like, and here, this is one thing I hate about the internet, is that if you said something 10 years ago, you're not allowed to have changed your opinions. Your views cannot have changed over the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
They have to be the exact same because you said it 10 years ago.
And then
I do believe people are capable of great change.
It was sarcasm, Devin.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just
Okay.
saying what I believe.
Yeah. Like
yeah, I mean,
when
20 years ago, Punk and Colt Cabana had a straight shooting on ROH where they said some pretty hurtful things about a female wrestler, and a lot of female wrestlers at that time, and
They said a lot of shit that day.
yeah,
and you know what? Apparently, if they said that then, apparently they still think, and think that way now. So
it's the same thing with the whole Jay Briscoe thing, or Mark Briscoe. Which one died?
Jay.
Jay. That's what I thought. Like he was not allowed to be a contracted AEW literally 10 years that he apologized for. Like
couldn't
just
be
don't-
in WWE or anything like that. Yeah.
right, like, and it's terrible because he was one of the greatest tag teams of all time. And I think the Briscoes would have done excellent in the WWE. I think they would have been hilarious on the WWE. But, I think that the age of the internet, people have to... I agree people should be held accountable for shit. Like, if somebody is coming out and saying some bum shit, and, like, they're saying it today, yes, hold them accountable. If they said it, like, within the last, like, year or two, and they haven't made amends for it or haven't apologized for it, yes, hold them accountable. But if somebody said something 10 years ago, like Kevin Hart getting blocked from hosting the Emmys or whatever, because he made a gay joke when Twitter was first conceptualized, like, I can't get behind that kind of mind process.
Yeah. Hey, some more positive news though. It's been confirmed: FTR versus the Young Bucks at All In.
Yes.
Awesome, even.
I'm excited for that match.
I think that's about it.
Oh,
For the
shit.
news in the news front, SummerSlam, TOPTERTA Pickem
Hey,
Championship.
shit was good. Good show, man.
A couple of us went there and saw it live. How was
Best
your
whoa.
experiences?
Best whoa of all time.
Oh yeah, man. That and Cody's theme song, got it on, man. Hey, we were fucking jumping for Jay too. Like,
We were.
Yeah, I saw you guys in
we
the
were getting
crowd.
it
Chonga
Did you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Chonga
Yeah.
showed that picture.
You saw us in the crowd, yeah.
yeah. He did.
Screaming yeah for LA Knight was fun. The seats were not as good as I thought they were going to be for $750.
Oh man, weren't even literally not even facing the ring.
Like the ring, I'm facing you. This is where you think the ring would be. This is where the ring was. So I had to sit like this and look over there.
Yeah,
People
Bruh.
kept
I mean-
jumping, fucking being tall in front of me. Like it was pissing me off.
standing on top of the chairs fucking infuriates me. Girl spilt beer all on Brittany's shoe, and so I had to step in it the whole rest of the show. So bottom of my shoes were just fucking like sugary, sticky.
Love that.
They're cashless, so you can't buy anything.
Yeah, I think that's
Which is
unfortunately
just fucking
most
lame.
stadiums.
Thought that was like amazing. They got a complimentary C4 from WWE,
Yes.
which was yeah, I don't know. It was a cool experience. I wish the people in front of us would have been
Shorter.
more polite.
And the people behind us wouldn't shut up.
Oh my fucking god! Don't even. Yeah, man. Hey,
All in all, had a really good time.
yeah,
Really
I loved
did.
it. Loved it. Had
It
a
was,
great. It was a fun trip.
yeah, it was fun to be there. I can say that I've been to a stadium show. I'd rather spend $300 less and be in the stands next time.
You could have spent that much money on WrestleMania. Got a better seat.
That's in Philadelphia though, and that was funny as shit though. Every time they said something, the entire crowd booed.
People
That
hate
shit was
Philadelphia
funny.
there.
I don't know what's wrong with
Yeah, but-
Philadelphia.
Well, come on,
Really?
you've been there.
Oh
It's
no,
disgusting.
it was a very good experience though, and it's fun being around a bunch of people that like the same shit you like.
Yeah, you know. I mean, hey, and Finn and Seth live
Oh, fucking got me so many times.
was like outstanding. I
Yeah.
mean, it really was. I know people were hating on Roman and Jay.
Live, it was good.
Live, it was great.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, let's get into it then, huh?
Had me Finn and Seth literally had me jumping when I thought Finn was gonna win, and then like
Yeah.
when Seth kicked out, I was like, oh, like it was good. It was like being a little kid again watching wrestling.
Hell yeah.
So,
So
So,
in second place, Chongo and Cody with a 5-3 record. And in first place, me, Devin, and Jordi with a 6-2 record.
Yeah. I bet against Bianca. Every time I bet against Bianca, she wins, and it pisses me off because every time I bet on her, she loses.
Io's fucking cash-in was wild, dude.
oh man, yeah, we could, yeah, for sure. The crowd was insane for that. They wanted it.
All right,
I
hey,
wanted it.
let's start off with the hot opener, shall we?
We shall.
Logan Paul versus Ricochet.
Hey,
Now,
this match was fun.
Cody picked Ricochet. And that was not a good move because Logan Paul won.
Yep.
Yeah.
He sure did.
It was a good match though. Logan
Was
Paul
it?
has no fucking business being as good as he is with how green he is.
I wasn't sure on that one, but it happened.
He's working with the best wrestlers in the world.
That's
Yeah.
true. So is fucking Ronda Rousey.
No, she's not.
I love that Ricochet's girlfriend, whatever, was,
Samantha Irvin.
forced to announce Logan Paul as the winner for that.
Yeah, that was a good spot there.
That was.
Hey, give that girl an Oscar.
Man.
I was feeling the emotion.
Do you see her on TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
She's on TikTok and they'll like film her doing the announcements. And they filmed that part and like posted it on TikTok. Where Logan was like, come on, say it again. One more time for
Such a fucking troll.
Literally, he always looks like he's going through a bender when he fucking is done wrestling. Like his eyes are brown, are like purplish blue. Like he's struggling.
Next up, we had Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Everybody picked Cody, and of course, Cody won. So good job.
Almost saw old Brock Lesnar's dick.
Almost saw the beast
Yeah,
unleashed.
almost saw Hog Lesnar.
Yep.
Yeah, so Brock Lesnar shook Cody's hand. Wasn't planned.
That's
Cody
what they
almost cried.
say.
Cody always
Yeah,
almost
fucking-
cries.
Goes to ringside and give his mother a little hug, and
Yeah, that's what he was looking at. Not the triple D's behind him.
Hell yeah, I gotta get close up on that.
He said, "Mom, I love you."
SummerSlam Battle Royal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cody picked Shinsuke Nakamura. But
Yeah.
LA Knight was the Battle Royal winner. So
Hell yeah. Good
And
stuff there.
it didn't show you guys. It didn't show the broadcast like after he won. It cut to like a commercial or something like that. But like when he was celebrating his win, he had that whole fucking crowd in his hand. Like
I love
you know
that.
how he's like normally like LA Knight. He was like doing it fast and making us all chant LA Knight faster and faster and faster. Like
he
dude's so over.
he eliminated the Miz right at the end.
Yep.
And then that led to like one of the best promos of the year between him and LA Knight.
Yeah.
Boy, I was ready to run through a wall for this.
Yeah, I'm ready to see them go.
No
Apparently,
feeling
Jason
attached
Jordan
to
was
that.
the producer for that.
It's the angled jeans.
It is.
Perk,
Oh yeah,
Perk
angle in
Angle.
the jeans. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is one of my favorites of the night. MMA rules match: Ronda Rousey versus Shayna
Yeah.
Baszler.
Hey, listen, I watched the whole thing. It was what it was. The crowd said that I gotta go during this match.
Do you remember what they were actually chanting during that match, though?
This is boring.
Yeah, they cut out us chanting, "This is boring."
I wasn't one of those people.
I was.
But Shayna got beat up.
They cut
She
out
did.
that. They cut
She
out
got
that.
fucking. They were getting each other, man.
They cut out that, and they cut out "fuck you, Roman" chants.
No, they were. They were. You could hear us chanting "fuck you" during that
Oh,
match.
could you?
Yeah, when me and Brittany watched it back.
Mm.
Shayna put Ronda Rousey to sleep, and
Kirifuda clutch.
Shayna was your winner. First time Ronda got submitted, right? Or whatever.
I don't know, but I'm gonna assume so.
But,
You know, in all like 7 matches she's done.
The submittor.
But yeah, this might have been Ronda Rousey's last match.
Oh no!
Goodbye.
Damn.
Man, let's not act like Ronda can't put some work in. Her debut match with Triple H and Steph and Kurt Angle was amazing.
She was with two of the best to ever do it.
The triple threat between
and Triple H,
Flair, and Becky.
Again, two of the best to ever do it.
Haters.
Ronda Rousey is ass.
I'm not saying she's not, but like sometimes she's fun.
Sometimes she's fun, but not right now.
Well, all right. When you're right, you're right.
Next up, Intercontinental Championship match: Gunther defending against Drew McIntyre. Gunther was victorious, as everybody picked.
Yeah, they were getting each other.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, I don't think, but it was still good.
It was fine.
I could, you know what's crazy? In person, I could hear Drew's chops more than Walt's.
Yep.
Yeah.
So on Raw, in Minnesota, Chad Gable won a Fatal 4-Way to challenge Gunther for the title.
Hey, I fuck with it.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be cool.
Have Gunther, old Gunt, beat Honky Tonk Man, and then let Gable take it for a little bit. He deserves it.
I can't wait to see Gable hit him with that chaos theory. That's just gonna be fun stuff.
Can't wait to see Maxine Dupree. Next up,
I'd love to see that.
we have the World Heavyweight Championship match. Seth freaking Rollins defending against Finn Balor. Cody was the only one to pick Seth freaking Rollins, and you know what? He was right.
Match of the night for me.
Yeah.
Also came out with some great memes from it. Damien's face was very memeable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He really said,
Man. And this was the second best false finish of the year.
Really? When
Yeah.
Finn pedigreed Seth? That one or
No,
That was good.
the coup de grace. I thought it was over at the coup de grace.
That
Yeah,
pedigree
I
got
mean,
me too.
I mean, the pedigree, it did, but I think the pedigree came first, right?
Yeah.
Because the coup de grace, I was like, this is it. This is it.
Me and Devin
And
looked
what
at each other after the pedigree. We're like, and then it just kept going, kept building. Seth freaking Rollins is such a good pro wrestler. So is Finn Balor. Like,
Yeah, that was. I mean, that was.
I could watch
money,
them wrestle
magic,
so many times. It'll be
magical.
fine.
so
good.
what's gonna happen
So
between
good.
Finn and Judgment Day?
They're all good now.
Yeah, they're all good. Mommy said stop.
We had
Finn's not in
JD McDonough on Raw talking with Fergal.
JD McDumbass.
You said a lot of words there, and I have no idea what you actually said.
JD McPiece of shit talking to Big Ferg.
If you need to say anything, you can say it to us. what Finn
Big
Balor.
Ferg is Finn Balor, Cody.
Well, I've known him for 20 years. We can sit
Known
and
him
talk
for
to him.
20 years.
I can't even do it. What,
You
Big
did pretty
Damien?
good.
You better
Yeah.
cash in your briefcase.
And then
If it-
JD McDonough attacked Sami Zayn and gave him a burst sack. So
He sure did.
Gave him a nut on his fucking elbow.
we're gonna.
I think
Yeah.
it somehow leads to Finn versus Damien for the world title. I think it somehow leads there. How
I
it
hope
leads there,
it leads.
I'm not sure.
I hope it leads to Sami Zayn cutting a promo in a field talking about going and meeting up with his Black Panthers.
Black Panthers. How he's the only brother around. Did that pop up for you today too? Because it popped up on my TikTok today.
That's
You was
funny.
feeling oozy that morning.
Poor Snow.
Jordi, have you ever seen that promo?
Young El Generico.
Looks like he's at SCW or SWC with Sick Rick. Just fucking
Oh man! Next up, the WWE Women's Championship. Asuka defending against Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair. We all picked Asuka, and that didn't happen.
unbelievable.
That got me, man. Bianca winning.
I mean, yeah, I thought that fucking the mist came. And, yeah, woohoo!
I thought she
Hey,
was
that
actually
missed
hurt.
spot. That missed spot was also a good fucking fall.
Yeah. Brittany thought she was hurt too.
I didn't.
I thought Bianca was gonna tap.
But Bianca won, and then Io Shirai comes out.
Man, that was a good moment.
It was. Happy
She
we were
was
there for it.
she was fucking getting it on the way to the ring. And then she was up there on the top rope, just getting the crowd fucking hyped. Just, yeah, baby, come on, scream for me. And then just hits the old moonsault.
New women's champion is Io Sky.
Apparently, Dakota Kai woke up at 1 p.m. and got a fucking message to get to fucking Detroit. So she booked the earliest flight, which was 6:30. Got there during Gunther and Drew.
That's crazy. Yeah, she said that during her stream. Next up, we had Becky Lynch versus Trish. Oh wait, that got cut.
It sure did.
But they're all
unbelievable.
They're drinking lemonade now, so
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
and then the main event, tribal combat match, where nobody can interfere until after the match. We had undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns defending against Jey Uso. Chongo was the only one that picked Jey.
Hey,
but you know,
via Try Combat rules, he should have been the winner.
I mean, when you're right, you're right.
Roman retained. I don't know if that's like maybe like a little interference. We need to run it again.
In a steel cage.
They were getting Jay was like, and I was like,
I mean, everybody was.
it was a good time.
The whole fucking all 60,000 of us.
I think it's gonna end in a Samoan prison match or something.
A Punjabi prison.
Yeah.
No, a Samoan prison. Where it's a Punjabi prison, just says Samoa instead.
It's gonna be Samoan trees instead of Punjabi trees.
Solo came in, interfered, and then Jimmy comes in, surprise, attacks Jay, costs him the match.
Hey, it got me. I did not expect Jay. I'm excited to see what they say on Friday.
I guess you could probably see it coming the last few months, just the way promos were going, and
I mean, sure. If you expected that to happen, I guess. I don't know.
There was a video going around where it shows like stuff you could,
like the hinting at it.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Can't wait for
Jay
versus Jimmy
hint it
at Mania, so that'll be good.
Hey, that'll fuck. Jimmy and Jay going at each other. That'll be a fucking goddamn good one.
I hope Jimmy uses Rikishi's
Stink
bad
face?
hand.
Oh, the theme.
Yeah,
Mm.
that'd be a good one.
I can't wait for Jimmy to come out and say, "I did it for you, Roman."
I did it. I did it for the tribal chief.
Yeah. So updated standings here. 5th place is Cody at 30 and 18. 4th place is myself at 32 and 16. 3rd place is Jordi at 34 and 14. And 2nd place is Chongo, 35 and 13. But he does have that +1. Devin moves up into 1st place, 36 and 12. So
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
Me and Devin are tied with my +1.
technically he's got a better win percentage, but
With my +1.
he's got a better win percentage.
But again, with my +1.
Right.
We're tied.
Technically.
I mean,
Some more wrestling news, real quick. Buddy Matthews and Rhea Ripley are engaged.
Oh,
God
great.
damn it.
Awesome. Amazing. So happy for him.
I think Devin really enjoys that news.
All right. Well,
Nobody deserves it more.
now that we just got our dicks put in the ground, Jordi, you want to tell us what we got wrong?
Sure, I sure do. For the record, $300,000 worth of magic cards were stolen from Gen Con.
Oh, so nothing
Sports.
matters.
Was it magic? Confirmed?
Yeah, so they were all magic cards.
Damn.
It was all
Good.
the Commander Masters, couple packs of them.
Fucking legacy.
It was like 2 packs of Commander Masters.
It
There
was
was an
single
article
black
that I found that said that there were 2 different types of packs that were stolen, but they couldn't confirm how they knew that was what was stolen. So it's not reliable.
We went
'Cause
to
they
the
fucking
But
stole it.
they were all magic cards.
we went to the Ultra Pro booth as well, and the guy was like, "Yeah, one of our trucks caught on fire." I was like,
Jesus Christ.
and because they had the One Ring playmat
Yeah.
over there, so we went and saw it, and they're like, "Yeah, it's sold out within like a day and a half." So
Damn.
Anyway, for the record, the code to get your Mew in Scarlet Violet is get your Mew with the 0 as an O. Devin, you failed to give the code.
I said the code. I said get your mute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you just told the people to get their
Yeah.
Mew. You didn't.
You didn't specify that it was a code. You just said get your Mew.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
The Raikou Paradox form is Raging Bolt.
Yeah, tall neck.
Call that.
Oh, long neck.
fucking
There are currently over 17,000 different ending variations for Baldur's Gate 3.
17,000?
17,000.
What'd I say, 180?
Something like that.
And
He's
Jake's,
a little bit off.
Jake's gonna play through them all on his YouTube.
Yeah.
And the last thing I got for you is the uncle's name in Kitaria Fables is Uncle Thunderbun, not whatever the fuck Devin said.
Not Uncle Fuzzy Puss?
Sorry, it just came out. That was all I could think of.
I had another piece of news that I just remembered.
Awesome.
You ready for it? Baldur's Gate 3 has surpassed every single pre-order on PlayStation. It's now the most pre-ordered game on PlayStation. Beating out
Hell.
Spider-Man 2.
I haven't pre-ordered either.
me
That's
neither.
because you don't pre-order games. You don't pre-order games.
When you're right, you're right.
All right, man. Hey, let's take it home. I beg and plead you guys to go support the podcast, all the major podcasting platforms. Follow, subscribe, like, comment on our social medias, and if you can, show me some love at the Beast Snow on the X, and I'm on TikTok too at the Beast Snow.
And as always, you can find me on the X at wise_talk_.
Find me on Twitter at _ I'm just Jake.
I am on the X at TGingerbeardMan and saves day artwork on Etsy. Go buy some shit there. Some all kinds of cool shit.
Mm-hmm.
Find me on Twitter/X at SexyDevyB. By the time he was done fighting, young Pippin settled down and married Diamond from Longcleave, and they had a son that Pippin named Faramir, obviously in honor of Faramir. And then Faramir would go on to marry Samwise's daughter, whose name is fucking Goldilocks. After that, Pippin would go on one last journey to revisit Rohan and Gondor, where he would stay until he died. And when he died, he was buried alongside Merry and Aragorn in Gondor.
Fucking Goldilocks.
Hell
Creative
yeah.
names.
Sick.
You know, in honor of episode number 139, Omastar, some people say it went extinct because it wasn't able to catch food.
Because it looks stupid because it's a fucking snail. It's a shell with a mouth and can't move. Yeah. Fucking stupid thing. Ugly ass.
Wow.
And for Cody, Charmander, number 4. If its flame goes out, it is dead.
Destroyed me when I read that as a child.
Bruh. The Charmander promo in
Obsidian Flames.
Obsidian Flames is one of the cutest Pokemon cards I've ever seen.
Hey, I get my Pokemon Center ETB this Friday.
Hey!
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you bought like 13 ATBs, at least 7 booster boxes.
I wasn't able to get a Pokemon Center one because it sold out.
Oh. Ha!
I wish Snow wasn't being mean to me.
Oh, Satan again.
In honor of August 9th of Taylor Swift's 19th show, Stop tour, I just want to bid you guys a good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Bang!
Yeah!